First advice, don't take advice from people that are not experts on the field that you are trying to invest or do, right? I wouldn't go and talk to the guy that has a good talking points and everything about fitness and nutrition if the guy is 300 pounds and looks like crap, right? So I would take advice from a professional bodybuilder that's been there, done it, that he can cut my way down to certain things. So same thing goes with martial arts, entrepreneurship, t-shirt making, any of the opportunities that you need to find somebody that's been there and done it and tries to do it. And ask most of us, I would say 99% of them, we are welcoming and will tell you what's good or bad for us. Unless you're a shitty business owner and then you want people to fail so you can do better. But even those people don't last long because the business knows the business, right? I know who the gym owners that are shady, and I will tell my members, hey, don't go there. And the good ones, hey, go train, go cross train over there. It's a great person. Go do this. Same thing goes in the anywhere, realty, anything, investments. So I would say find the person that you find the area that you're good at and go see a top local. You don't have to go find somebody in the top of the world, but find a local one that is doing something that you want to do and be honest and say, hey, listen, man, I'm about to get out. I want to do what you're doing. Obviously, I'm not going to compete with you. I don't want to do it here, but what would you say I should do to get started? And he'll tell you straight up, hey, man, you need to, first of all, save some capital. If you don't have it, you need to raise some funds by doing this. I didn't take a loan when I did my business. I started from the bottom. I basically took my paycheck, my wife's paycheck. At the time, both active duty members, you get BH, partial for me, full for her. So we were making a pretty chunk of change for both being active and being together, right? So we had a plan. Because I said, if I fail my first business, I don't want to not have a business and owe money to somebody that for all this crap, right? Exactly. So I said, I'd rather use all my savings combined. And at the end, if I fail, I have all this equipment left that is mine. I don't owe money to anybody. I'll put it in a little storage area. And later, when I learn all the mistakes I did, I can go refocus and use that gear and open it again. Simple as that. You will fail. You will fail. Now, some of you will go into business and do great and don't fail, but you will fail small little steps. I'm not saying you're going to fail the business. You're going to fail different situations and learn from them and keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. And find a good mentor that is good at what they do. You might have a good person that can sell something and can tell you how to sell and how to do that. You have another person that's good in finances. Go get some help from them. But you can't try to find that one person that tells you, no, I'm going to do it all. Most of them are just big talk and they're trying to get in your pockets the majority of the time. Learn from your mistakes. Be flexible and listen. And listen around. Listen to your customers. Listen to your members. If you're good at what you do, like I said, you said I'm good to listen to, right? I'm easy to listen to. The reason why is because what I'm telling you, it's not lies. It's just stuff that happened to me. It's stuff that I love to do. My instructors, I'm proud on each and every one of them. I love my students. So when I have a barbecue for 4th of July at my house, I have 20, 30 people that show up for my students in their off time, and we just take care of each other. So it's really hard when bad times happen at COVID for my members that are like family to me to come in and say, hey, stop my membership. I know I'm not coming to the gym, but stop it. Why? Because we're connected as a family and they realize that the lights stay on because of them. Right. So if they want this gym to be here for them 2-3 months down the line when we're close, the lights got to be paid. And I had great support by them, So when you invest your passion to your students, the passion comes right back. Obviously, I don't want my students to be paying for something that they're not going to get for 3 months. So I worked out a deal and say, listen, when we come back and we're rolling full boat ahead, guess what? 15 of you for next month don't have to pay. And then the next 15, you don't have to pay for 2-3 months. So everybody will get their investment back that they did on our gym. And nobody's getting anything for free, not me, not them, right? But we stay together as a tight-knit community. And I found that most business owners, as long as you're honest with your customer, which is your boss, you create a good people. I told a lot of people that were going through troubles through this. We're not in the military, that we're missing paychecks. Some of my students are waiters and waitresses that weren't able to work through those times. I told them, don't pay anything and still come in if you need it. All right. I loan them money. I do whatever I need to do because I understand I've been there. And that connection right there that we have is something that that can be faked. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I can't help everybody, but I'm sure if I help 2, 3, 4 people, eventually it'll just go out. It'll just help somebody else. Like yesterday, I started a little GoFundMe for some of the homeless veterans. I posted it on Facebook, and within an hour and a half, we raised over $1,500 on GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? And I did it. It was, the Goya thing that they're saying, don't use Goya products because they support President Trump, right? So they make it something negative, What they don't understand if you don't support Goya because they support President Trump and you stop using their products, who's hurting? The CEO that's got a bunch of money saved up, or the workers that can't go into work and make hourly wages to support their families, Right. So instead of doing that, what do? I'm going to take this negative and put it into a positive. So I went live, I bought, a couple $100 worth of Goya products, and I said, hey, I'm going to grab this and I'm going to take it up to the homeless people, to the shelters, and pass it on to them. And if you want to do the same, go ahead and do it. And people were sharing this like, hey, the Goya challenge. And a lot of my friends were doing that. The next day, $30, $40. But at the end of the day, whether you're left or right, whether you're pro Trump or not, I'm making this negative thing, and guess who's benefiting from it? Hungry people. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if you don't like me or you don't like anybody. You cannot hate on somebody getting a can of beans and some, tortillas that didn't have it before. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that needs it, really. So people have been donating money to that thing. I'm going to keep it open, and all I'm going to do, somebody reached out to me from the Pack a Bag Foundation. What they do is all the kids that are kind of underprivileged and they don't get good nutrition in schools, by the time they leave school that day, they pack their bags with canned goods and stuff that they can cook a meal in their house for their parents. Right. So the kids can actually have a good, some of those kids eat in school and they go back home and they barely have any nutrition until the next morning when they go back to school. So those things, I can see my money's going somewhere because I'm locally seeing. It's not some corporation that is, I got to pay the people that are working on this, foundation. So, and that just started yesterday. It was like this. Let me do it. I don't care. I'll go out there and grab the food myself. I'll take it to the people, and I see where my money's going. That's why I'm so pro small nonprofits, not big ones, small nonprofits like the Ronan Foundation, right back here. You know,
I'll have a link for it too in the description.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. He wants no money in that account because he wants every penny that comes in to help out a veteran that's in need. Suicide, drugs, alcoholism, and we'll take care of him. And today I promoted one of my purple belts, Elijah Butler. All right, he was in Iwakuni with me. He got out. He went to Indiana. He was not doing so good. The Ronan Foundation took care of some stuff for him. Now he knew that I was here. He dropped everything, moved here to Swansboro. We linked up together. He started training here. Year and a half later, he got promoted to Purple Belt. He's got a baby on the way. He's got a beautiful family. And he comes here and teaches our kids classes every day. So if that's not a fruit of something that can happen when you're good.
Right.
Today I was talking about it as he was getting promoted. If that one person was helped, I'm happy, man. What else can I do,